Oh yeah, do you wish, Anders? You're asking when is a team going to start pushing through on the squeaky on CT side. It's going to be right here, right now. And Jabone with that USP, nailing 2 headshots before he runs out of ammo.
Yeah, really nice idea. Jabone, he will get one more. But look at how much pressure it puts on the T side. They're still pushing in. The bomb is fully committed here in lane 2. Oh, he's so close to clipping MagnoJez. That would have been the kill. It will find it anyway. I don't know how, but Twist burns alive. We'll have to see.
I am going to be very interested to see how Jacob plays in this game and speak of his name, and he will deliver. It's a nice headshot onto MagnoJez. Sure, it's against an eco, but still, because he is in the bottom 15 players in rating, and that includes the teams from the group stage. That includes the teams that went 0-3. The only player left in the tournament overall that's below him is Boomich. That's it. So Jacob has had a rough one so far, and that's off the back of 9 maps, 0.89 rating. Something to look out for.
Oh, you're making it so hard for me to defend him, which I try to do at any given moment. But, I mean, the stats don't really lie. So maybe we'll keep an eye on Jacob to see what he can deliver here. I think people already are anyway. And maybe that's fair enough. He's not immune to criticism, obviously. Frozen, making pretty quick work of the round. MP9 for 3 kills. Big conversation in the last cache map that we saw a couple of hours ago was whether or not they could Molotov out that vent, that Frozen second there. The AWP was going to be able to pick it up. Twists pushed aggressively, and he will take down Siren. Saute's opened the door. The bomb is still dropped really far back, so this is actually really awkward because they're pushing middle already without the bomb being picked up, and not a lot has to go wrong here. There's a minute and 10 seconds, but yeah, they're claiming this part of the map. I'm just going to point out again, the bomb is in T-spawn. Now, it looks like they're going to be fine because there's no way that FaZe could know this. But there is an alternate universe here where somebody from the FaZe side is still in middle, or they simply end up losing Dillides on that side. I think he's the one who's carrying the bomb on over, or Saute, sorry. And that could have been really, really weird. MagnoJez, though, cleaning it up nicely, gets a kill for himself. Dillides has got 2. And I think for Jabone and Nate2, potentially quite risky to try and go for this. They don't have a lot of money to work with here on the CT side, so they are shaping up like they want to go for the retake, and that does surprise me.
Smoke's pretty decent, but they may be unaware of the position right now. Spray goes through, Nietzsche does a bit of damage, but nothing too significant, and at this point, you're thinking about pulling the plug, but that is what J-Bone is going to offer you. It won't always work. Nietzsche, though, puts down 2 players, but aggression from J-Bone opens the door, and on 16 HP, Nietzsche has to get back to the side, but he has no kit. He's just picked one up. He also has a flash, going to be tossing that through. Bomb's not planted for Boomich either. This would be a fight. You just let that one slip through your fingers.
Yeah, and that's kind of the cool thing about going for those kind of attempts at a retake. When they work out, it really is significant. But wait a minute. Siren goes down for the smoke, but he did open up on Nate2. So very cool flashbang to set this one up. Again, it's one of my questions from earlier that I want to see how good teams are at pop flashing that. MagnoJez is on the flank. He's got the Tech 9. It's a bit of an awkward weapon to try and punch through with, but you know what? He's already done enough in just dislodging them from the boost and making sure that they can't easily retake. They have to sort of worry about getting shot at the back. So, again, FaZe, they have the weapons, they have the utility, but they are slowly slipping away from the bomb side. They might not trust in it any longer. That's a weird way to lose. Like, you win that last clutch, and then you end up giving up this round to not that much weaponry.
Yeah, I think you're spot on as well. Even though it looks a bit bleak that MagnoJez was unable to get what looked like a free kill, first off, the hitbox is kind of rough at that kind of range, especially with the Tech 9. But more importantly, it's to just dial in and seal the round. As a couple kills come through, it's going to be 2 players surviving.
They're not a team that win by firepower, even if they have some great players. They're a team that win by being very, very hard to play against. Jabone, though, look at this. Exactly what he's brought into the team for. Close range opening. They try and hunt him down. And we saw in the first match of the day how that can happen in this bomb site. Like, you're very close on the A site. If they try and get in, one missed shot, and they're going to be on top of you. But he's connected it this time. And Saute and MagnoJez, you could try and do some more damage, but you're unlikely to win the round.
Yeah, very unlikely. The only thing that really goes in their favor is that they have to control the bomb, they have time, but MagnoJez has been put on his back, and that is the round surely falling with him. I do agree. I mean, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Zorti as a sniper on the side of BETBOOM. I think he goes absent a little bit too often for my liking. And so even if the sample size is low, I think Jabone has shown that he can have more impact and also be...
Four in hand. He only had like 13 bullets. Oh, he still lands the headshot. He couldn't see a thing. He was all the way blind. Might as well have had his eyes closed or his monitor turned off at that point in time, and he still lands the second shot. Again, that's just when you're talking to AWPers, you get compared to people like Monacy all the time, so it is hard to kind of make a bit of an impact. Like, I think he's quite a serviceable AWPer. He's just not Monacy, so people are always going to say, wow, you know, what can we expect? But I've seen Sorty get plenty of impactful kills. Speaking of impact, Siren's taking down Jacob through the smoke, and that'll even it out a little bit. 4 versus 4 now, and plenty of time on the clock.
I think honestly you raise a really good point. I mean, it's the fact that it depends what the BETBOOM want to accomplish. They're currently ranked 7th in the world on the HLTV rankings. Obviously, just made the playoffs of a major. So they're expecting to be like a top 10, maybe even a top 5 contender. He's a very good AWPer if you look at like the top 20, top 30 AWPers. But if you want to breach into that next level, is he at that level? Not sure. Did spot, I think, just a little bit of a shadow around the corner. There's nades being tossed in. Molly comes through for Netio as well. He's getting burned alive, forced out to the open, and does get picked off eventually.
I don't think Netio realized that his shadow was showing on the back wall. I'm not even sure if I realized that was happening, but I could definitely see it when you see it from the point of view of the AWP there. So that's something you got to be careful for if you're peeking up against the back wall. Jaboan's gone down, and speaking of Sorty, he's found 2 kills in the round, looking for a third here. Don't actually have to commit to the fight, and I would strongly recommend against it. It is Frozen that you're up against. He's known to pull off a clutch or 2, so don't give him the opportunity. I think Frozen realized as soon as he saw them re-peeking or saw Sorty re-peeking, he realized, I should probably stick around. What if they do make another mistake here? They're not really doing that. Magno just is wrapping up behind, and that serves 2 purposes. Either he could catch Frozen running away, or he could shoot him in the back if he actually commits to the retake discovered, or if it's something similar to what I've been cooking up with. Jaboan goes down. So the AWP's not going to have a play, or at least not for FaZe.
And if I'm seeing that correctly on the map, I think he was pushing Squeaky over on A. It looked like he died in the Squeaky hallway.
Yeah, you're right.
That's where Sorty is. So Jaboan did try some shenanigans. You'd expect this from an aggressive player like him. Gets found out, though, and Sorty sends him packing. A very important scalp to take as well, and it's going to put a lot more pressure over on that A side. They did traipse over twists from main and mid, but now he's playing highway instead. Nade's coming down on middle and looking to try and force their way out. Molly also into the fence will claim the life of Frozen.
Yeah, good grenade. Frozen committing to the fight, though. The result is that Jacob is alone on the side of the map, and these are the kind of moments where I think Boomich is a really scary in-game leader, because he's so good at piecing together the puzzles. Twist is in the middle, and all the way back at the A site, Snatu hanging around. So they're so stretched thinly here, FaZe. They need a kill. Whoever's going to get attacked here, if it's Nate who has to get a kill and survive, if it's Twist, that would be the best if he could find this kill on Magnus in the middle. That's going to be huge, and he does. Big pickup. Now he can reinforce Nate too, and no one's even checking for it. No grenades left really on the BETBOOM side except for flashbangs, so they're just walking into now a crossfire. Oh, this is the best possible outcome for FaZe. BETBOOM are playing a bit of a default. Again, they've opened up that door, which I do like the idea of it, just to kind of test the CTs and keep them a little bit on point. Natu's going to spray down Sorty, who was hanging around in A main. So now it's a 4-on-5, but all right. Jacob was aware that someone could be there. He's still calm in the fight, though. Very important shot for Dillades. It's Frozen now alone to try and anchor the bomb site, and he will get 2 kills, which could be enough for a retake here. 2 versus 3. They've got the kits, although Jaboan is 100 miles away.
Okay, that's why.
I think he wanted to make a little bit of a jump over there, but going to be back down looking at highway, and I think they're going to go for it, Vince.
They're going into the A site. Nietu, who's had a really good game so far, has been called upon to go above and beyond. Gets a second frag and a bit of damage done. The FaZe in no position to deny this bomb plant, but they do have the ace up the sleeve. It's Jacob moving around, shimmying from T-spawn, moving into A main.
And there's also Boomich here in the middle. Might be fighting Twist on the other side. He gets the headshot. A huge pick-off. And that slows everything down. They eventually get him, but you're right. The other flank is coming in this way. And they do have kits. So even though BETBOOM might feel safe, they are absolutely not. Sorty goes down, and now Siren, all right, nearly getting clipped there by the balcony edge. Frozen is running for it. He knows he's low on time already, and he gets... There are so many places to push. We talked about the squeak door. This is another one. Obviously, you can do the counter boost in the middle. Jaboan, man, you don't get a lot of time to react. He's so fast with it. Frozen doing the secondary opening. I didn't even notice, but we've seen that in the past. He could just do everything. Oh, my God. Sorty blown out of the sky. Magnogiz and Boomich. A 2 versus 5 that they have to try and convert it. They got the first kill, fair enough, but how do you get out of this one?
It's not just the fact that everyone's popping off on FaZe, it's the fact that you have silenced and suppressed a player of Magnajez's ability levels, and he has been so on fire.
So it's a bit of a mess, to be honest, Vince, which is nothing new. But yeah, I'm tanking that damage, you know, slowly losing HP. Oh, frozen. That's not slow. That's lightning fast. P250, that's why you buy it on the T side. He's just deleted Sorte.
Decapitated him before he knew what hit him, yeah. And he is actually their top performer so far, believe it or not, with 7 kills. Goes to show how brutally one-sided this first half has been. Jibowen, who started off the pistol on the CT side going through on Squeaky, is now going to be playing there on the T side, anticipating a bit of aggression. And now Magnajez is going to go for a peek. You've got to be so careful going up against Frozen. His aim is so crisp. 16 kills and make it 70.
Oh, dualies. No, he can't get it done. Oh, it's a dream. You open the door. There's 3 Ts on the other side. You wish you could have had the absolute multi-spray down with the dualies, and you get none of it. Oh, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get like a really mad triple kill, but it rarely works out that way. I sympathize. Diladez, he's got a set of dualies of his own. Still got 29 bullets. Doesn't get the headshot. That actually might have been necessary. I think without the kit here, you almost had to get that jump shot. Otherwise, time is going to run down low. Also getting shot at the back. Does get the tag, but that's not the problem. The problem is the time for the defuse here. If they just keep playing Ring Around the Rosie... What's going on?
Unfortunately, Anders, we are that one.
Okay, well...
we are.
Hold on. Sorte got a kill on Jacob with the scout. And a C-set 75 on Boomich. How often do you get to see these? Siren is here. He wanted to repeat what he tried last round. This is giving me anxiety. Like, I don't know what kind of meds you need to be on to hold both these positions. Nade2 wants to open the door and just throw that grenade, but he's going to be found again, Siren. Whatever the plan is, it's not working.
Second round where it's just gone horribly wrong. Netsu's having a fantastic game, by the way. One of the standout maps, I would say, while he's been playing with FaZe. Typically doesn't have the best stats, although he does a really good job of creating space on the T sides. But 14 kills was great on the CT side and has kept it going forward. And even if we want to put our industrial-grade copium in and install it, and is about this being a CT-sided map, I just don't think BETBOOM are going to get a chance to even get kicked off. Losing the pistol, getting swiped away here in a force buy. I mean, you're eyeing up the very real possibility that this is going to be a 13-2. All those nades and smokes, but Siren's bypassed them.
What the hell is going on? You're right, he's still inside of it here. Oh, his teammates, he's come out only with the 1 kill, and Twist somehow has manufactured a couple of kills on his side. Flank is coming in from Boomich, but somehow FaZe, in spite of all of the madness of that round, and losing track of one of those A anchors, there's still a man up. They still have a good position with the bombs planted here, and Diladez trying to see if he could distract now. Boomich walking up, but he's alone and on fire.
On their half, and Jibowen is going to be occupying with those Julies in Cade. They push into him. The crosshair is so good. Siren instantly splattered, but Diladez is straight back in with his own action. And now the T's trying to overtake the B site.
They do not have a kid on the CT side. Jacob has fallen back, and I kind of respect it. He wants to retake it with his team, but it's going to be a tricky... Oh, my God, maybe not. What a crystal aim he's got. Frozen as well, taking down Sorte. Bit of a battle here for Boomich. You're going to have to do one more than that still. 12 bullets in the clock, hasn't reloaded. Nade2 coming under the one side, and there's Twist. Again, the accuracy on some of these players on the FaZe side, it is truly devastating, but here's the
happening though, and BETBOOM will be into a full-on investment in this round. MP9 sprays Magnajez. What a player to pick up through the smoke.
And that's interesting as well, because they actually failed. They wanted to do a run boost up their FaZe to try and get up on the wall, and they failed that, and then they still managed to get in a position to get that spray down. Very interesting stuff. Early kill, and Diladez also taking a bit of damage here. Boomich, awkward position when the smoke was going down in front of him. He wanted to push in to, I think, create some space for his team on the other side. If he could have got a kill there, then it would have forced a rotation. Instead, Frozen, who is also an absolute god in this position by Donut. He's so smart at playing it. Gets the first one, does recommit to the fight. Probably not necessary. Yeah, can't run away from it. Frozen gets this one. Yeah, it's one of the better kept secrets of the industry, but I've been outed, I've been doxxed, as the kids say. True indeed. Jacob is taken down Boomich. Oh, wait a minute. That's a wall bang with a deagle from Diladez. Jacob is out of it. I always try and say in some of these rounds, like, even if it's very unlikely you win this round if you're BETBOOM, doing some damage can kind of just get the team back online. Like, you get 2 more kills in this round. Even if you don't win it, you think, okay, you know what? We've managed to soften them up. We've made them respect us a little bit. Seems like that's going to be hard to do at the moment, but I think you can still get something out of a round, even if you don't end up winning it. The bomb on the other side. So this is shaping up like you get a kill here, you try and fake the bomb site, and then you hope that they rotate out of the A site, which they're currently not doing. Jaboan in position. Repeats. What a takedown. Diladez. He only saw the top of the helmet, but it took him no time at all. And Sorte's back here, and they know it. So this round is over and done with. Unless FaZe run in one at a time to fight him, there's nothing you can do. If they can fight the Red Room and win here, then the bomb can get to A. This is a doable round, but my god, FaZe are in good positions.
Jacob continues to twist the knife. Had a really strong cash performance, up to 4 kills already. They are trying to breach the door up on Red Room past that smoke, but Twist is hiding behind there with his M4. I can't see how you can really get past him. If they were, though, he is essentially alone because they've played way more aggressively up on mid. 2 players strong. Although Siren was able to get between them, Nietsu just spins around, pivots in with an insta-headshot.
There's something so strong about just tapping once and getting that headshot. Like, I don't need any more bullets. That's the job done. Flashes all across the board, so very hard to see who you're fighting on the other side. Bomb is going to be planted. Not much of a comfort right now for BETBOOM. All of FaZe are pretty much circling the bomb side at the moment, and a flash, and then the swing from Twist. He's loving life for the moment. Diladez goes down.
And 2 frags. And a hail of grenades. A plethora of shrapnel. Finds its way on middle. Flashes are good. And that's Frozen. Once again.
Huge pickup for him. Gives them the man advantage. Siren at least did a good job getting one back, but they're already thinking about pushing here. Siren, are you really going to be expecting this? 3 players in the smoke, and nobody knows yet who's on the other side. Good headshot from Siren. Honestly, that's almost better than you could have expected. There's a chance that you just don't have the crosshair in the right position and you die immediately, but now it's on Sorte. He's going to go for the bomb plant. Doesn't have much of a choice. He has to hope that no one's in donut, and I don't really blame him for it. I would have probably done the same thing. Now he's backing up. Doesn't have the Molotov any longer, and they do have a lot of grenades. They can smoke the bomb, they can smoke donut. He has to fight them. He can't fall back, and that's why this position is good. He's also stolen an incendiary. I don't know how much that helps him, because, again, they should smoke it off. No, they use both the smokes deep. I don't know if that's advisable. Bomb being...
It'll be difficult to deal with. Smoke is going to afford them the luxury of pushing out if they want, but it's all a ruse, because Red Room's being aggressed in, and it is Magnijez that's finally activated on Ancient.
Yeah, they need him, and he's going to come up strong again. Takes down Twists. Frozen and Jacob. This could be one of those painful rounds here for BETBOOM. If Frozen gets a couple of kills with the smoke, then actually that smoke is fading as well. He'll find Magnojus. He definitely knew that. And look at this disjointment here. Where's the BETBOOM refrag coming in instantly? As soon as he's fighting Magnojus, there should be someone on the other side. Now instead, they've been relegating the plant of the bomb. Flash goes over, and Frozen picks it up easily, and he can guess. He knows here. It's Magnojus in the middle. He is not slowing down, wants to keep the pressure on, and he's going to find Jaboan in the middle. Siren goes down next, and Natu, what a triple spray down. BETBOOM with no pop flashes, no Molotovs or anything else to get rid of that boost, and leaves Magnojus alone. This is an absolute disaster for BETBOOM.
They even got the first pick as well. Jaboan got picked off by Magnijez, who's pushing through the smoke. Decides better of it, and now his position compromised. But I definitely agree with your sentiment as well. Of if you can,
I think normally that is something that they're pretty good at, kind of covering for each other and making sure they can get something back here. Nice shot. Magnojus taking out Jacob at the beginning. Jaboan going to get smoked off. They'll send out an incendiary in return, but that shouldn't really stop the bomb for very long here. Or if they can win this round with a single AK and some Tech 9s. Again, it's not too late for BETBOOM. If they can get even 4 rounds in this first half, there's something to fight for sure. But it has to be right now, and I don't know why they're fighting. The bomb is only just planted. Fair enough, you want to catch the CT. Did it just land too far in front? I think it's supposed to burn that position. Natu's going to get traded out, and Jaboan, in spite of the fact that he couldn't Well, he wasn't burning. He's still not able to get the shot off. So BETBOOM, so far, so good.
Oh, Jabone, though, gets the pick onto triple box. It's sorted that goes down. Now they have to contend with Temple. There's a double player flank coming through. It's going to be headed into Donut. That's going to be Jacob and Twists. Jacob takes the first player. Suddenly down to just 2.
We don't have any more grenades either on the T side. Oh, Dilladez, you're in the open. This is never going to work out. They're at every corner. Frozen will take him down.
On that re-engage.
Oh, really?
Very impressive, yeah. Everyone dipped in. Zorti missing a bit of a sitter. He's got to be hitting those.
Well, Twist is making up for it. I think you're right. That missed shot allows for Twist to walk in as everyone is flashed on the other side. Takes down 2 people. Flash comes in again. Jabone to take over the control there. Jacob's going to go down, though. Nade2 getting hunted. Magna just trying to do as much work as he can. Frozen intercepting 1, and he's ready for... Look at it. A little wink as well. Frozen is completely out of control in this game, and now he's in the middle, battling everybody. 3 kills, 2 of them headshots. Jacob's going to fall on the other side here. Boomich looking to recover, but don't. Amazing work from Frozen. And Dilladez, there's no chance here. Frozen is out on the hunt. He's already seen the quarterfinal. FAZE, only 3 rounds away from making the semi-final here in China. Dilladez with a bit of a crossfire. Beautiful headshots and Magnoges on the dualies. They have shut down the one arm of the attack. Probably the main arm there, and that's the bomb as well. Pistol round is an absolute must-win for BETBOOM, and so far they've made a pretty convincing case for themselves here. Magnoges fighting against the world. He's going to get 1 more kill before he goes down, and Jabone now alone.
Encircled.
Don't yet have the AWP picked up, but not too worried about that. Just Glocks on the other side. It's Dilladez. Yeah, just make these rounds clean. Normally you'd say a new insight into the map, I feel like, so I'm starting to enjoy it quite a bit more. Siren, that's a really good guess. And trying to sneak through his Nade2. He was hoping that the fact that he had not been discovered was going to be enough time to pounce on the donut position. Grenade, and then Siren from the other side. It's a pretty good cleanup here. It is a 2 versus 4. And I will say this is why BETBOOM in this game so far, they've made mistakes in these moments where they end up fighting way too much alone. Just don't do that here. Even if they plant the bomb, it's not the end of the world. Just don't give them a chance to get back into the round.
Digits getting dialed in. And although Frozen has been a monster, he is one that is limping, weakened, ready to be slain. And it's going to be Magnajez to plunge the spear in. If Frozen can get a kill, though, before he falls, Jabone can arc himself into this round yet. Big kill comes through, takes some damage. There's a second kill from Jabone, but Zorti's there to send him out of this round, leaving it on the very capable shoulders of Frozen.
They've got a Molotov, they got a smoke as well. Oh, that's
for fast rotations through Donut if it's required.
Siren up on the plateau in front here. Nice enough spray down. They did throw in a flashbang, and they did actually overcome Siren, who has been struggling, I think, a little bit in this series so far. You'd want to see him do more work in that kind of a space. Just even 1 kill. Not that I think it makes a big difference in this round in terms of the outcome. But there are other rounds where the difference between, you know, getting a kill or just getting completely trucked there could easily make the difference. Oh, they've got almost clean runway up onto the B-bomb side, but they're hesitating on the FAZE side. Boomich. God, he's close to getting caught. Jabone is back. Speed. Really synonymous with his style at the moment. He's so fast. And the Molotov to push them forward, maybe into Jabone. There's a blind shot, but didn't look like it was far off connecting either. Twists, a magical couple of kills coming through. So
when Magnajez runs out of cave, looks down.
Trying to look for an opening here. Dilladez playing an off angle in the back, but when that smoke goes up, it doesn't really matter. Frozen, he's out of the round. Nade2 gets 1 in return, and there is a flank from Siren. A little bit criticized here, but you know what? That kill is super important. He's going to go back towards the red room, so he doesn't want to keep flanking because now his position has been found. They got the man advantage, but the bomb has been planted, and there is a Molotov on Jabone. You got to keep an eye on that.
Oh, perfect cross-set placement from Jacob, but he gets traded quickly. Dilladez also very aware that cave, 2 players getting mollied, and Twist just pivots round and takes the head off of Dilladez. Now they know one of the last players was spotted on long. It's actually both of them, and Jabone puts his AWP to use. It's all on Zorti. And I don't think he can do much apart from save, but he may not even be afforded that luxury.
Yeah, they're keeping him locked in here.
I think FaZe got rising quicker and quicker with every passing second. The Siren once again is cartwheeled out of the round, maybe for the last time in BETBOOM's tournament lives.
Oh, this is really rough. 4 versus 5. Flash around the corner is good, but it doesn't seem to matter. Twist has been let loose in the back of the site, and he's found 3 kills, and what a rapid round that is. On their feet exactly.